Hey there everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ladder. For today, we're still in the 1600s, slightly higher than we started yesterday, as we get Uri from Tlaxcala, Mexico, rating of something. It's either 1510 or 1610, or maybe neither of those. I don't know. Uri here. Fun stuff. This looks like a Trick Room hybrid kind of thing. Orangaroo can have Trick Room. Gengar can have Trick Room. When I see Vikavolt, which has Levitate, I assume a Scarf Garchomp. So you have Discharge Earthquake combos with those two, Vikavolt and Garchomp. You have, the telepathy possibility with Earthquake from Garchomp and Orangaroo, or even Sludge Wave. But yeah, this is a tricky little bit of business. Again, anytime we play Lilligant Torkoal, we pretty much have to just go Smeargle, Porygon Z and play the 50-50. There's really no good way around it, because Lilligant's going to be faster than anything we can do. So I think here, do that. But we will bring our own Torkoal, because it's actually pretty swell. And then, do I want my Lele or Comfy? And I honestly think Comfy's probably better, because we're just going to need to help support either Torkoal or Porygon Z. And that's the thing. So you see, every game, pretty much, we bring two damaging Pokemon, two support Pokemon. And on a Trick Room team or like a setup team like this, that's not a bad thing, because, when you have Smeargle Porygon Z, Porygon Z can only single target, but you can redirect attacks, you can now protect it. Gengar Vikavolt, interesting. Very interesting. Not sure what that's all about. But when you have... So I'm assuming that's going to be Trick Room Gengar. Could also just, switch out the Gengar, and I don't know, I'm just thinking, you could switch out Gengar into Garchomp and do stuff. Dude, I don't know. Do I just let him set up Trick Room for free? I don't know. I half expect a discharge or just some kind of weird switching, so I'm just gonna go for the setup, because I don't want to waste any turns letting them do stuff. So here, Sludge Bomb. Okay. That's not good. So I guess a Follow Me would have probably been better. Yeah, we might just be losing our Porygon here, which is not great. Not great. But if that's the case, then we will just bring in Comfy, try and set up Trick Room, and Super Torkoal. That's our other game plan. Ugh, yeah, so Follow Me would have been lovely. Maybe we get an evasiveness boost. There we go. Oh, my opponent gave up. And Speed Fall, which is great for Trick Room, so I'm not sure what that was all about. That was interesting. I mean, geez, I know Smeargle gets on people's nerves, but that was pretty quick to just quit. So let me tell you what happens there, basically. My opponent has Garchomp, but they have their own Torkoal. But what we do, because we have Smeargle on the field, we just have a evasiveness boost. Follow Me, Trick Room. Probably get it off. And then we just, with Torkoal and Comfy, Torkoal, Smeargle, we just blast things with Eruption. That's how we win. So we'll keep battling. And don't forget, we have Forest Curse, too. So even if they bring in, Garchomp, a lot of times, if Smeargle gets enough speed drops, which happens if you let it sit on the field for long enough, you can just Forest Curse something, hit it with a fire move, and it gets knocked out. I think we did that, yeah, in, the first episode with this team, to a Snorlax, and it was awesome. It was just awesome. It got O-Code from full health by Eruption, which, I mean, they usually live with, a little bit, depending on how they're built. But not when you're not when you take super effective damage from it, that's for sure. So my opponent, fearing the Smeargle. Maybe my opponent did the sensible thing, and they just said, you know what? Dealing with Smeargle today, dealing with an evasion boosted Smeargle today is not worth the imaginary points I might get by winning this battle. So I'm just going to move on with my life. And you know what? I respect that too. I truly respect that. So here, Rojas. I'm getting all of the players from, was that Mexico? I thought I just saw Mexico. I don't know. My brain's not working. This is interesting though. Because I'm half tempted to just bring, this is essentially the team I brought to the Virginia Regional in Roanoke last May, except the Cartana was a Assault vs Metagross, and that team went 6-2 and got 25th, so gotta be wary here. Thing is, I think I want to go Smeargle, Comfy, and try and sweep with Trick Room. Eradicate's not good because it just gets outsped by the Swiftsum Golduck. There's another play we can make, which is kind of cool, but not really. Go on Tapu Lele. You see me, I never bring Tapu Lele. If someone has a better suggestion for Tapu Lele, please give it to me. I never bring the dang thing. The only time I ever bring it is if I see a Persian, because I need something to knock it out with, and nothing else on the team wants to do it, really. I think there's no point in running this team if we don't bring Porygon Z, so we're going to bring it. So I'm leaving myself options here. If my opponent wants to like lead double ducks, I can like Trick Room switching Torkoal, and then if they Z move me, I'm going to take a little bit of damage. It's not going to knock me out. I can just like Floral Healing Eruption next turn. But I think here, Smeargle Comfy, yeah, this is the way to go. Because, I mean, I could do it. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. Not sure what to make of this. So did you bring this in double ducks? Because if you did, we're gonna have an interesting time, to put it that way. You obviously bring Tapu Lele because you're worried about Fake Out. I don't see any reason to not bring. I think at this point we have to go Trick Room, because right now we're not putting up any offensive pressure. That's the thing. If my opponent has double ducks in the back, we're gonna have a little bit of trouble. Dazzling Gleam, I half expect that, yeah. But the thing is, Dazzling Gleam Psychic would actually probably take out the Comfy. Is that a crit? Or is that just specs? That's just specs. That is specs damage all the way. Okay, so now that's locked in, right? I have an idea. I don't know if it's great, but it's an idea. Because the thing is, I guarantee you, so this is a tough matchup because Double Ducks just dunks on this team. But I have half an inkling that my opponent here has got the Pelipper in the back, and if they do, we can't just sit here and bring in Torkoal and start erupting. So what I actually want to do, because a lot of times they want to double protect or switch something out. I'm going to reverse my own trick that I just set up. I think you're going to protect something or switch something out. You're expecting like the Z move here. Okay, my opponent apparently doesn't care. Apparently does not care. We get a boost here. The Lele is obviously locked into Dazzling Gleam. There's no way. I'd be surprised if that wasn't choice specs. Tapu Koko, what's it going to do? What's it going to do that I can't just heal off next turn? You know? Dazzling Gleam. Yeah. So it's way too much to Comfy. Another Dazzling Gleam. Okay, that actually just knocks out Comfy, which surprises me. It's not great. Porygon takes an awful lot of damage there. So that Comfy is a free. That Lele is a free Shadow Ball. And they probably have the duck in the back. So I half expect them to switch out, but I'm not just going to let it sit in here and do all the damage it wants. However, I have to lock in Heat Wave. Because I need to break Sashes. If Pelipper does switch in here for something, I need to break its Sash so I can knock it out next turn. If a Golduck comes in, that's probably the Pelipper. Yeah. And then, oh, it's probably going to be a Thunder, actually. Into the... So that's a 50-50 there. You switch in Pelipper Thunder, or you leave in the... So yeah, I'm not going to live this. Yeah, that's a Gigavolt Havoc off the Thunder. So we just straight up lose now. Because we can't survive these attacks, yo. We can't do it. Oh. Oh man, if we'd have gotten to reverse trick, that would have been way better. Way better. Oh. We still probably don't survive that. Somehow we do. I don't know how that's possible. That explains why I wasn't seeing Life Orb recoil off the top of Coco. Because it didn't have Life Orb. Which means that it does probably have Thunder. Which means Lele comes back in, right? If it does, and it should, we're in trouble. What else do you have? Oh, Golduck. Okay, cool. How many turns of Tripping? So there's basically no way we win this, but one way we do is if Golduck does not protect here, we knock it out with Shadow Ball. Heat Wave crits Coco, knocks it out. That's one way we win. Okay, so if this would crit the Coco, does not crit the Coco. Thunderbolt into... yeah? It's not even Thunder, it's Thunderbolt. So that's interesting. Okay, so we actually could win this. It's very possible. Don't do this to me. Because we totally could win it. Actually. Because that Lele is not spexed, then my name is Humphrey Bogart McTuckerson. And that's not a real person. Okay, so very obviously, one turn Trick left. So here's the thing, though. Oh my god, if we win this, would be hilarious. Against this terrible matchup. Tapu Koko protects. Tapu Koko needs to not protect. Tapu Lele can't protect, but I gotta be able to outspeed it. So, Tapu Koko Dazzling Gleam. Torkoal's probably in range. Tapu Koko did not protect. I needs to hit, needs to knock out. This hits. Okay, and this knocks out. Come on. Yes. Critical hit with Tapu Koko. Might not have mattered. I don't care. We take those. And that's the game. That's the game because we outspeed. Trick Room expires this turn. We outspeed. Oh, it feels so good. This team is so much fun. How did we do that? I'll tell you how we did that. We got super behind. My opponent got complacent. And we had actually, it was kind of easy because every turn, basically, and you might have heard me talking through this, and I've talked about this before, about like playing your win condition. But every single turn, you know, you had... Every single turn you had, when we were behind, you had one thing. It was like one scenario where you don't lose. It's like, okay, they do this, I do that, we don't lose. Next turn, they do this, I do that, we don't lose. And we just made those calls like 3 or 4 turns in a row, and then we won. And that's how you do it. So yeah, this is pretty close to 15 minutes. I kind of want to do another one, but I don't really have a whole lot of time. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm sure we're gonna have a longer episode at some point with this. So unfortunately, I'm gonna cut this one short because that was just a really nice battle. I don't want to ruin it with a crappy battle afterwards. So that's it for Ladder Up, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to hit that like button down below. If you're not already subscribed, so you don't miss any future videos. I mean, come on, you gotta like this. This team is ridiculous. It's fun. I love it. It's great. Yeah, happy Halloween to everyone. I don't know when you're celebrating. If you're going to celebrate it, Friday night. If you're going to celebrate it, the actual day, which is Tuesday, whatever. Or if you don't celebrate at all, that's fine. I love Halloween, and I just want to do something fun. So there was no Pumpkin Blue Girl Guys for me to mess around with, so I made my own ghost type. When life gives you lemons, make your own ghost type. So that's what I say. No one says that, but I'm saying it. And I hope to see you back next time for another episode of Ladder Up.